Well, I'm starting to give this thing a bit of a clean up. Now I'll just disassemble all the hardware off it, and because it's hasn't been touched for 78 years, I went through with my Dremel, a little Dremel tool, and just opened up the slots there. Yeah, so I got these guys out, and I got these guys out. These guys here. I gave them a little squirt. I gave it all a little squirt with WD, but alright. Just a good screwdriver with a good flat tip on it. A shift and spanner to go on it, nice square shank. And they're coming out. Which is cool. Yeah, so opening up those screwdriver slots. So you can't do it by hand, it's too tight for that. Once you crack it, easy peasy. And that's not bad, you know. Threads are still good, look. So I may need to get that bit off there. So I may need to use some of these later, I don't know. Maybe the old, maybe the hinges on my other one over here might give us grief. But look, some of you people, or some of you guys, not people, probably wondering why I'm changing this boot lid, because, you know, in all accounts it doesn't look so bad, does it? You know, you think, well, that's not a big deal. You know, it's just a bit of rusty, you can fix that stuff. But seriously, guys, oh, by the way, the tail light lens fits in perfect. But I'll just give you a look at what the dealio is here. You see that? Now I don't know how long that's been in that condition, because it's the same colour as in the door jambs, and that's been on there for a long time. But at some stage somebody's cut that out all the way along there, that inner panel, and I'd say that the back of this was punched in at some stage, as well as all this muck. So that's why it was quite important that I got a boot lid with a good frame in it. And this is just tin junk, you know what I mean? It's been on there for a long time. You know, they've even attempted to fix it to some sort of extent, but I'm not happy with that at all. And consequently, we're going to fix it all up. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm doing this. I'll feel better, and then once I get that all sorted, then I'll be able to tidy up the boot area, put some trims around the side of it, and I won't be so ashamed of lifting up the boot lid, because it's a mess. Yeah, anyway, you know, I'll be able to put all the proper screws and things. These have got nuts, and I don't know whether they look like they're little, yeah, they're little metric buggers. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens there. But anyway, I'll have to use this mechanism because the other one's all frozen up. But yeah, so that's the deal. That's why. And come down, you little bugger. And that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, I'll just keep going on with this. Pretty hard too, because all my tools are at work. Well, I'm going back tomorrow too, so I guess for next weekend I'll have to bring home some tools. Oh, by the way, this area on the original, untouched, solid as. So if I have to, I'll cut this section out of the one that's on the car. You know, wherever I've got to cut it to, and use that as a donor piece. I think all in all it'll come up pretty good. So I'll strip all this down before I have to start cleaning all the gunk out of it, and start wire brushing it down and really see what we got here. And now I can see what I'm working with. I've sort of cleaned a bit of the muck out, and really only had to cut off a couple of things. All the screws came out eventually. I did have to cut the bolt off one of these here that holds the tail light on. Not a biggie because the other tail light's being used, the housing and stuff. And I did have to cut the top off the bolt that holds the handle. Had to cut that off, but that's no big. But all in all, I don't think it's too bad. But I'll certainly have to be replacing, you know, this section, like I said, because you know it's real thin there. So we'll look after that. Did I tell you about the tail light? Nice lens. Gave it a wipe and thought the best place to store that without breaking on the car. Beautiful. So I'll give you a look at the other side of it now. Okay, so here's the top side. I will have to weld those two little holes up. Oh, someone's scratched their initials into it. Look at that. I don't know who would have done that. Bits of pitting here. We'll fix that up. We'll organise that stuff. And that's not bad there. Bit raised up here, I'd say. We'll have to do something with that. And a bit cattywampus here. We'll bang that out. But all in all, I think that's pretty good. All in all, I think that's pretty good. I think I can save that. I'll strip all the paint off it. Which no doubt's going to have lead or some shit in it, no doubt. But yeah. So that's where we're at. I'll keep you informed.